Oh, okay, here we go.
Alright,
Here we
everyone.
go, boys.
So Alphys has joined our little group of assholes, and we found out he's never seen Mike and Melissa, so this is pretty much gonna be his live reaction to it.
I mean, to
This
be
is
fair,
gonna be a night.
animation is not my main niche, so...
It is mine, but here's the thing.
Okay.
You don't have to be an animator to tell this is awful. Like, if you...
But I am, though.
Yes.
Son, I do animation for a living, so...
That is precisely why
to.
I wanted Slacker to show this to you, because you work professionally.
God
Alright,
damn.
let's see it.
Alright. I just realized this thing has the Mike helmet.
Yes. It's his persona, I think.
Oh yeah, get used to the music. A lot of it is shitty ass MIDI files.
It's fine, I guess. You make do with what you have. I totally understand.
There was one guy we showed this to, and immediately when he found out what we were watching, he was like, "You motherfucker!"
That is still the best reaction.
To be fair. Okay, Dirty Little Mammals Productions presents.
God, I look like a crazy.
Uh?
I wonder if this is how I look all the time.
Which year was this again?
Bleh. Ow. Ow.
Keep in mind, this guy was in college.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One question though.
Should we talk about the story about how this guy allegedly showed this in front of his animation class?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not sure how true this one is, but the lore behind this, like the alleged story, is that this got shown in an actual animation class.
Live audience. All right, let's go.
And like I have said earlier before the recording, some of the this mainly went around because some of the classmates were basically going, "Bro, why did I have to watch this shit? Now I'm torturing the rest of the world with this."
I'm actually curious about like.
But that was mostly because the animation had like details that were there just to spite certain classmates.
What software is he using? Like to animate this.
Software.
Software.
You telling me this is hand animated?
This looks hand animated.
Also,
I mean, if this is really hand animated, well, probably software is just like a medium, like for him to use. But like, what year was this again?
let's find out.
8 years ago.
Uploaded 2015.
Oh gosh, it was in my edgy phase. Are you serious?
2015.
Oh,
Tiger.
I already
So
went back to
that's
2015.
like,
Now we're going back again.
Tiger,
My first year.
did
at
you
university.
upload
All
Mike
right.
and Melissa?
Let's go.
No, I did not. I uploaded other cringy stuff.
Let's keep going.
I just look at Melissa. Is that supposed to be like a purple skunk?
Just wait and see. Just
Oh,
go then.
don't tell him. Just let him find out.
Sloppy stuff. Man, what's with those arms?
That is not how you hold pencil.
Exactly.
The fucking Chris Chan pencil hold.
Yeah.
Man. Wow. hang on. Okay, yeah, that's 5 fingers.
Now,
Is that 6 fingers?
you might be thinking, now what the hell was the point of that scene?
Exactly. Like, what's he trying to tell?
Alright,
Like,
let's
I
move
don't
on.
understand. like, homie was playing Madden or something, but like, why are you being an asshole to the cat though?
Ew,
Oh, no, he
human
found the
porn!
I was looking up beavers.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
you notice how all the framing is shit?
Yes. I mean, technically, even if he's like, an amateur, probably like at the beginning, like of an animation class or something.
There's a specific
we
reason
probably
why I
should have
point
gone
that
through, like,
out.
some storyboarding at first.
There's a specific reason I point that out. You'll find out in a few minutes.
What am I doing with that?
Oh yeah.
I still don't
Will
know what
tell
to make of that couch, though. Like, seriously.
It
It
is-
looks like a
There
hand.
it is.
It is-
I
Chaos.
am Mike.
The
It is
shirt.
him! It is Mike, the hardcore plus awesome! Look at him and all of his
Let it zoom
glory!
in. Let it zoom in, just please.
Man, what's
The
going
Comic
on with
Sans.
Homie's arms?
I am Mike the hardcore plus awesome.
The Comic Sans.
Hey, you wanna know the best part? I've actually seen a photo of this guy. He wears this exact shirt, IRL.
Props to him for having the balls to actually like print out this like.
Is it
motherfucking
balls
shirt
or
and
is
wear
it
in
lack
life.
of self-awareness?
Both, actually. Yes.
Oh man.
Wait,
What was that all about?
hang on. Go back
Oh
to that.
yeah, I forgot that was his ex-girlfriend. I watched a video essay on why Mike and Melissa is actually a hidden masterpiece, and apparently that flash image is supposed to represent his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, remember when I said there were details in the animation that were made to spite people from his class? That's one of those.
Not gonna lie, like this whole ass picture like has like better quality than everything else I've seen so far. Like goddamn.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's right,
Wait,
Mike.
like, what
I
is
have
it?
your
I will give
I will give you
T-shirt.
that.
Now you'll have to spend
Yeah.
$8 making another one. Oh wow!
That does look good. Shit looks like a
He must have
rendition of
really
Baba
hates
Yaga.
her, huh? Alright.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it would make sense if she might have been a horrible person, but I cannot make that judgment, so I will not say that.
Rob Zombie.
Yes,
details
I am not
about that
involved
are,
in
like-
the relationship
Alright,
to make a
get
comment
used to
about
this
that.
picture. This is the best looking thing in the entire thing, and it shows up for
You know,
like,
you
not
know
even
what
a
this
second.
reminds me of?
what?
This video was uploaded in 2015, right?
Yeah.
This reminds me of like a horror film in like 2013, Mama. Like seriously.
Oh,
So wait a minute, are you saying this
Oh,
was
I-
traced?
Wait, are you talking about?
No,
Mom?
it's,
Are
I
you
don't
talking-
think it's traced, but like they look somewhat similar, like the whole thing with like the hair and everything.
Wait, you're
but,
talking about?
yeah.
Wait, you were mentioning Ma, right? That one horror movie
Mama.
with like the lady. Okay, I think we were talking about different movies then.
I heard Mara.
Okay, so inspired. It's like
Mama.
a
Mom,
reference to
mommy.
it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, probably.
good, because I almost thought about the penis from, like, SMT.
Jesus.
What?
Man, that's like on another spectrum, but probably we'll get there eventually.
What is going on?
Yeah, so you said SMT. I was about to say Persona 3.
Persona 3, Key Wish.
Which is SMT.
I know. I know.
Persona is
Alright, let's
pretty much...
continue then.
Yeah, both games are good, but Persona is really just SMT for people who don't like RPGs.
Okay, you know what? That's a conversation for another time.
It's a conversation
And we'll get
for
to
another
the
time.
and eventually we'll tell him about Yick.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yes, anatomy. This is Sonichu level anatomy.
Those are
It's just,
boobs.
like,
Those are pecs.
anatomy. Like I'm having like so many
Bro
questions,
wears
like,
her waist.
Not even that. Like, goddamn.
There's no
what the fuck
hips
is going
either.
on
What
here?
is this?
Hips?
I like how we're not talking about the fact that boobs don't work that way.
The fact that the backpack straps are pressed against them like that.
There's no physics here.
mean,
There's
there's
no
no
anatomy
physics
and there's
here.
no physics.
I mean, like, if you do this in 3D, like in the texture map, basically you just make 2 black stripes and then just like slap it on the t-shirt, and that's
The stripes aren't even part of any sort of model. It's just a texture.
Yeah, it's just like a line, like a black line. That's about it.
It's like a really shitty Gmod model.
Now
The
I'm actually
reaction
curious
was
about like
perfect.
how much time like he got to work on his thesis and everything to make this, but
Bold of you to assume this was a thesis.
Mm.
all right.
Like, how do you know he didn't just, like, do this on his own?
I mean, he has a ball to show it. In
So
his
yeah,
animation
a quick
class.
anatomy lesson for the 5 people that watch our channel. So boobs don't work that way. How boobs actually work when it comes to fabric is that the boobs actually create sort of like a tent. But my point is, you're not going to see... They're not going to be both contoured like that.
My guy, you're
Yes.
going way too far. The backpack straps doesn't even fucking work like that. That's all I'm saying. Oh well.
And even still, why would you put them above your boobs?
Yeah.
Looks like it hurts.
Normally it would be under. Like, that's all I know.
Yeah, like casually put it to the actual side, resting on the shoulder where it's supposed to be, like an actual
Like,
backpack
shit,
strap.
I don't have boobs. I have man titties. That's middies.
Look, I am the lady in the group, and I can tell you this is not how it works.
Yeah, I mean, just take like honestly, if he was like if he was like in school in the university around this point, like just make an observation. Honestly, that's all you need.
I
I mean, without making it creepy. There you go.
Bro has more
I'm staring respectfully.
Bro has more
Yeah.
hips than she does.
Wait, staring respectfully. Shit.
I
that
am
reminds me of
looking
that one Kurt
respectfully.
Angle meme. Looking respectfully. Yep.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh, David's last words.
Look, I'm also looking respectfully. It's fine.
Man, why is he staring at her like he's about to kill her and shit?
More verticals here.
Oh, so
Okay, this is the scene he was mentioning earlier. So...
Yeah. Are you ready for why everything looks like shit?
Yes.
Mhm.
let's
Okay,
go.
well, at least the framing. Why the framing looks like shit.
Hit me with it.
Some verticals here. And more verticals here. And the horizontals. All of these are made important by the rectangle. The rectangle gives the frame compositional significance. The rectangle provides order and symmetry to an otherwise orderless and chaotic frame.
So, for context, he is making fun of one of his professors for teaching composition when basically every shot of this animation is has poor composition.
Honestly, motherfucker probably never even heard like rule of thirds and everything, but you know.
No, he was taught rule of thirds. He just decided how that's not important. Threw it in the dumpster.
Perspective was just a suggestion.
I struggle with it, but I've attempted to get better at it. I think I've gotten better at it. I think.
And multiple point perspective, like seriously, those shits are like they're really, really hard to master. But I respect people who went through like a lot of dedication to master those things.
But yeah,
It's been
Really,
so
really
long
great.
since I did a composition piece, so I apologize ahead of time if any of my composition does look off, because I
it's
haven't done
alright.
it for a while,
We make
and I'm not
mistakes,
good at
we learn from
backgrounds.
it.
but yeah, framing isn't just where the hell things are. It's about emphasis. It's about clarity. It's about making sure that the audience notices the important parts of the scene and not like the background characters that are jacking off or whatever.
Yeah, like where are you driving your audience attention? Where are you diverting it to? Well, that's the thing.
No wonder I get so confused at any of the hell of a boss stuff.
Yep.
Good character
That reminds
design
me,
for
I need to check that out.
I advise
We
skipping the
don't
most
talk-
recent episode. It was
We
very
don't talk
painful.
about the Kesha one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's... Remember when people liked Hell of a Boss?
Look, I liked it, and then I started liking it less. And then the most recent episode hurt both David and I in the soul.
I guess the best way
Damn.
the best way to explain it, this isn't even like a metaphor. This isn't even a metaphor. It's just pretty much saying how it is. Basically, a lot of people gave it a shot because it came from like an indie creator, and the art was far better than any other adult comedy, so it got put on a pedestal. But then people started seeing but the Vivziator team, they were kind of relying on the art to pretty much camouflage the fact that they had no idea what they were doing writing-wise.
So you are saying basically the art carried everything.
More or less. But
Okay.
now that people are actually paying attention to the show, people are starting to notice the cracks, and the cracks are getting bigger, and now the dam is about to burst.
Yeah, the worst part is there's some good ideas underlying it, but they're being really poorly executed, and that hurts more.
It's kind of like Yick.
Oh god.
You know,
Of course
Dad,
you would say that.
Das, if you keep bringing it up, I'm gonna make you play for the channel.
Please do.
No.
Please do. It gives him power. Please do.
It is one of my favorite rabbit holes. Of course I will play it.
All right, we'll do.
Continue
All right.
then.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, one more thing before we continue. My biggest gripe with Hell of a Boss is it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I can definitely see the appeal. At least I did before shit hit the fan. But the thing that I always had a gripe with was that outside the visual style, it didn't really do anything different from every other adult comedy. It was literally like the same style of humor. And like the fake emotional moments that try to get you to feel about the characters, but you knew it was really a smokescreen to get you feel like some sort of emotion.
The problem is with that is like I'm no animator, I'm no storyteller, I'm none of that. But one thing that I've noticed from watching those episodes is that it happens too quick. Like you don't have enough time to actually process what the character is going through because it just gets solved in like one or two scenes.
So essentially, it doesn't build. The tension doesn't build. The tension is just worked around like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Because I was expecting, oh man, there's a crack in this relationship, and it's like, oh man, like how are they going to like do this? And then it's like, oh yeah, nope, I know what to do. And then it's like, oh yep, here's the solution. It's like, oh, episode's over. Okay.
You know what else does that? Children's shows.
Oh, you mean the ones that are actually blatantly pandering to children these days instead of, actually doing something impactful?
Yeah, except for Bluey. Bluey's actually a great show.
My eyes. getting
Bluey, I don't even count as a kids show. Bluey is just a good show.
Yeah,
my
it's
eyes getting. My
I need
eyes
to
getting
find the
ready
uncut
to
version
bleed
of them.
every time I have the misfortune of walking on a kid watching Coco Melon.
Oh.
Never speak that demon's name.
Bro, PBS is right there. Actually, educate your fucking kids.
Here's our PSA. If you're a child, watch PBS.
Kindly give the children Zaboomafoo like I grew up with.
If you're
one of the few words.
if you're a
wisdom I ever
parent,
uttered.
listen, if you're a parent, if for some reason you have kids and you're watching this, the iPad is not a babysitter.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because the stuff that you do to shut your kids up is kind of, I wouldn't say disturbing, but
volatile.
No, it's just kind of sad. It's like, you would rather feed a kid garbage than to basically tolerate, like, them, like, being upset. It's like you have no idea how big of an industry, like, getting the kids to shut up is. Like, that's the reason Illumination made it so long before the Mario movie happened.
I mean,
And
to
it
be
was
fair,
still mid.
to quote, a line from that one song, Welcome to the Internet, it did all the things we designed it to do. Technically, it's only a thing. And whatever you choose to do with it, however, like, you choose to, well, raise your kids, it's basically up to you. I don't have kids yet, so I won't say anything else regarding that matters. But, yes.
10 years from
Cocomelon
now, I
is
want your
fucking
kids to
everywhere.
watch this video and be like, wow, what happened, Dad?
Please, for the love of God,
To
you watch for your kids,
assume.
Mike and Melissa. So early.
Bold of you to assume I'm going to make a family. The bloodline ends with me.
Bro, he just like me for real.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, I want 10. No, I want 50 kids. Nah, Mom, the bloodline ends with me.
You know, if you hang out with us, enough, you might get your wish.
The cycle ends here. That's all I care. That's all I care. It ends here.
And
Today, right now, at this moment, with me.
And then
Like,
the after.
literally, look, there's already a lot of kids out there that are being fed garbage from the internet. Like, please, parents, do your job and be parents.
Yes.
Honestly,
Like, be in your
if
kids'
I'm
lives.
going to have kids, no social media until they're 16. There you go.
How are we
When
gonna
you
now
take
go
your
back into
kids-
Mike and...
When you take your kids to main event, we are not your babysitters. It is not the building's job to look after your kids while you get wasted.
Exactly.
How are we gonna segue back into Mike and Melissa from a parent PSA?
We don't. We just hop right into it like this.
Man, bro can't even make a fucking real rectangle, and he's mocking his professor. All right.
Literally, the man's sitting here, and all he hears is something about a rectangle instead of what the actual lesson is trying to teach.
Bro
You are
is
in
literally-
college.
Again, bro is
You know
literally
who el-
mocking his professor for teaching composition when no shots in this are proper, have proper composition at all.
Yeah,
You
you
know-
see, like, I didn't have problems with being taught the basics in art at my college. I had a problem with people telling me the only art that I was allowed to do had to be realism because it didn't deserve to exist otherwise.
Oh yeah, your art program was absolute garbage. Do you know what they told her? They told her to eventually she'll be able to draw without reference.
Yes.
It will take years of experience. Like, seriously, 20 years. If that's like...
Dude, not even
Get
that.
to
It's
that
like...
level.
Dude, it's not even that. It's like looking at references is an industry standard. How the fuck do you know how things look otherwise?
Exactly.
They
if you don't
also
reference
said
things.
that references were technically cheating.
This reminds me of every
No!
art teacher that is. This reminds me of those kinds of art teachers that are convinced that like manga isn't a style. If anyone still thinks that, please shut the fuck up.
Well,
Damn.
There are people who think that way.
you know, so I can. You know what they're trying to say is that you shouldn't rely on manga in order to learn how to draw because you're trying to learn from someone who's already perfected it and all you're doing is just mimicking stuff instead of learning like the actual techniques yourself. But all it comes off
exactly.
but every single time it comes off as anime bad.
It comes off as, don't copy this guy, copy this guy, copy this fucking
Man.
whitey.
Yeah, I
it's-
literally had
I'm
to.
still
I
fucking
had to
baffled.
sit down and relearn how to draw again. Literally, about the only thing I learned is the only way that Actually, I need to quiet down a little. I'm getting a little too loud.
Oh,
The
no.
only way that I learned how to draw is by teaching myself, and by teaching myself, I had to look up references and watch how people drew and how people did anatomy and learn how to do it that way because nobody in my
Exactly.
life was teaching me properly.
You know what? I just actually realized something myself.
What's that?
Y'all, say that oh, you can't use references and all that, but I just realized that in my experience as just like being just a small arms mechanic slash just truck driver is like we reference everything. So why
Exactly.
can't so why can't we just prefer? So why do y'all say don't reference something and then like it's like whenever it comes to mechanics it's like oh yeah you got to reference this just to understand like how something works.
I have no
Yeah.
idea. I have no
Mostly
fucking
it
clue,
goes.
dude.
So like
It's probably because you work with engineers. Engineers, by design, if they fuck up, people die.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
somebody
going back to
tried
like the
to
nature.
explain this to me
When an
actually.
artist, meanwhile, when an artist fucks up, they become Chancellor of Germany.
Oh god.
No.
Fucking Christ!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
Listen, homie got rejected from art school. All right.
And you know what? I can't exactly blame them. Have you ever seen Hitler's paintings? The perspective on those are awful.
Bro,
Well,
Germany after
some
they
of the
kicked
lightings are really weird too.
Germany after.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
like it's one like every single Adolf Hitler painting can be summed up as at first glance it looks right, but as soon as you scrutinize it, you start noticing little things that make it really seem off. And then you realize, wow, this guy he's no bueno as an artist. It's like no wonder he flunked arts. No wonder he couldn't get in art. But did he
could
flunk
call
out
it
of
as a
art school or did
hobbyist.
he like fail out of it?
Germany after
I think
the
they
art-
wouldn't accept him. I can't remember.
Germany
Yeah.
after they wouldn't let Hitler in art school be like.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's like the high
God.
profile art colleges these days where you have to have a portfolio to even be accepted. So he presented his portfolio and they're like, no.
Look, man, if they accepted me, the bar's fucking low.
Yeah, going back to like the whole reference thing that David mentioned earlier, like shit. I think it mostly comes down to like, the ego of the artist. Because basically sometimes like when they say, "Oh, I drew this from memory," it sort of like gives them this
Oh yeah? How good is
feeds
it?
their ego. Yeah, it feeds their ego that like, "Hey, I could do this without reference. I'm better than like some of y'all." That's something like that. But I'm paraphrasing, all right? Don't just like this doesn't apply to everyone. It applies to some people, but not everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
And,
learn that
Anyway,
apparently
the joke I
industry
want-
is built on putting other artists down for some reason, and I don't know why.
And to
Yeah.
be fair, like to be able to draw things like without using reference, it's basically that your brain has built up like a reference library that's like so good, you memorize most of it, but still you still have to use reference. Even like
I'd
Kim
go even
Jong-gi,
further
the
than
late
that. Like,
artist,
in order
he
to
uses
draw
reference.
I'd even go further than that. Like, I'd say that if you're gonna
Yeah.
draw something without reference, you need to have it in muscle memory.
Pretty much. You do it so many times, you just remember everything. Like the late Kim Jong-gi, even he used like fucking references, alright? Like the man
This
is
chaos.
fucking talented, I'm telling you.
If you're doing a portrait of someone, guess what? You need a reference for that no matter what. Because if you're doing yourself,
Yeah.
you need to look in a mirror. If you're doing something of someone else, you need either a picture of them or you
look
need
at them, pretty much.
exactly. If that's not a reference, then what the fuck is? Anyway, the joke I want to make before is that Mike has this whole room all to himself, and yet, what a bitch.
He's not learning shit.
Well, clearly he didn't learn shit. He can't even copy-paste a chair.
Yeah, he has like three different.
Right. There's only
Yeah, he
like
has.
4 chairs, including the one he's sitting. 5 include the ones just like cut off from the side.
Also, this is probably just me being nitpicky, but like, does his like university hall theater, whatever you
Oh,
want to call
no.
it,
I just
actually
realized.
as sofa chairs, as your grandma's.
I mean, if we're gonna be
realized
fair,
something.
they are similar to some of the film chairs that I remember seeing at Liberty.
Anyone want to
But-
pay attention to the doorknobs?
But they were only when you were viewing movies.
The doorknobs are the
Oh,
size of
motherfucker,
his
how are you
head.
going to open those doors?
Bro, how
Oh,
you
the doors are
open that
broken.
shit?
Wait a minute. That's not how college
Wait.
doors work. That's not
Frank,
how
you
double
had
doors
one
work.
job.
It might work if they are like sliding side to side, but not open like like push and pull, not that kind of thing. If it's
What
like
kind of
sliding doors,
lecture
yes,
hall
it
still has
works.
sliding doors?
But yes, what kind of fucking like university has like sliding doors? Like I would actually like be interested to know. 'Cause
You know, those doors
I'm
could work if
curious.
the hinge was in the middle, but I
No.
don't give this guy credit.
No.
No,
No, it
that
wouldn't
won't work either.
No, it wouldn't work either because there's no post. Like I'm assuming like as it is designed. So like this is telling me that you just have those hinges like stapled, screwed in like into each other. So that
No,
it's
you were
supposed to,
right
like-
the first time. They're stapled on.
They are definitely stapled on. Look at them. They're just stapled on. Nobody's allowed to leave.
But yeah, I was gonna point out the fact that the doorknobs are the size of his head.
Oh yeah, fair.
I mean, well, yeah.
Because here's the
It's
thing.
alright.
Because here's the thing.
Clearly-
When you suck at perspective, everything looks off. Like, it's... Like,
I
here's the
mean,
thing. You don't
true.
even need to know perspective to understand basic size scaling. It's like, things that are further away are going to look smaller. Things that are closer are going to look bigger. You don't even need to have a high grasp of perspective in order to understand that.
I mean, at least he has like foreground, midground, background. Yes, but
Sort
my
of.
man over here took My man
Literally
over
the
here took
only
a
way out
page.
of it.
out of like Drake and Josh way of like making doors hole like door holes and shit. But I'll give him like benefit of the doubt.
I think the only
You
way
know,
out
that took
is
me
just
took me a second, but that's good.
I just realized the only
Mike,
potential
where's
way
the
out.
door hole?
Oh,
I just
it's
realized
Where's the door hole?
it's right there.
the only way out of this lecture hall is just that hole of light where there was supposed to be a projector.
Yeah, there's no
So-
projector.
so you-
Just jump
so-
through the window.
Okay, so you're telling me that that's supposed to be the projector light.
Yes.
Well, what the fuck is like all the stuff that's lining around that supposed rectangle?
It's apparently supposed to be the iteration of light. Like, you know how I do lighting effects?
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, he decided to do that exact thing with the airbrush that I do, but
But
make
he-
it worse.
But
the
here's the thing,
rectangle
you know-
implies that there's like a room behind the lecture hall where the
Yeah,
projector is.
But you know what that's actually telling me? That's glass, or like some sort of like double-sided mirror or whatever.
Mike hates
And that-
his class
this is
so
an
much.
Usually
interrogation
it's
room.
glass.
Shit.
The one that
door.
I saw was glass.
This is interrogation room.
Yeah, this is
Two-way
interrogation
mirror.
room, and
The
like
only
this is
way
like
my man's gonna get out of here is basically charge his way through the glass.
Jump through the window. Let's do it. Let's
It
go.
really is just like in Drake and Josh. We had to get down by toppling over the treehouse.
Look,
Pretty much.
look,
because you're
guys.
telling me that projector window is not enterable.
It's not even a perfect rectangle either. Look at it.
He hates rectangles so much that this professor was talking about rectangles so much that his brain does not comprehend rectangles, so he just draw
Trapezoids.
Rectangles.
trapezoid. Thank you.
You know, no matter what program he
Rhombus.
made this in, he probably could have just made a rectangle on his own. So for him to not do that is either like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Look, he did it out of spite.
Most likely.
Like, all I can say is that this is the last time I show you an episode of Matt and Dusty. Let's continue.
Wait, hang
Oh,
on. Wait a
oh,
minute.
the
Wait a minute.
squad!
Wait a minute. Hang on. Time out for a second. Algernon? As in flowers for Algernon?
What?
Please tell me that any of y'all actually read
Oh,
that.
Algie
I do.
from
I
Bully.
do.
No, the actual short story about.
Yeah, I do. I know
I
what
just
you're talking
know
about.
algae. I don't know anything else.
You don't know about flowers for Algernon.
Sweetheart, my school didn't teach me how a CD works. How do you think I'm gonna know that?
That is true.
I hate that, but I understand.
Sweetie, my school had some kind of allergic reaction to technology. Even an allergic reaction to some books.
Should we tell her about that?
About Flowers for Algernon?
Yes.
Just tell me I'm not going to disintegrate.
Ha,
I mean,
it's
to
about a
sum
guy.
up, medical
yeah, someone
surgery
else
to
do
increase
it.
intelligence. There you go.
Okay. Whatever. Okay.
I hated that book. I hated that story.
And then they made
It's
us watch.
alright.
And then they made us watch Awakenings after.
I remember back in my English class, we had to read To Kill a Mockingbird, The
Yep.
Giver, and
Yep.
The Boy in Striped Pajamas, and then we have to watch the movie. Shit, son!
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, so I never watched the movie or read the book, but I know the premise of that.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah,
premise of
it's,
it as well. I never
Yeah.
watched that actual movie.
So-
My school decided to go a step further and show us actual Holocaust tapes.
Oh
Where
shit,
the
that's
fuck
kinda
did they
fucking
get
dark.
those?
Yeah,
Probably-
I don't
how
know,
did they get
and I
those?
don't want to know. I have seen things that no human being should have seen at that age.
Look, if in your defense, my school actually showed us 9/11 footage.
Well, I've seen that too, because my school
I
showed
think
me
the
that too.
goriest thing my school ever showed me was a facial reconstruction, start to finish.
What the?
Damn.
Wait, that's not. Wait,
Regarding
wait, you're telling me
No.
that's worse?
Yes.
regarding 9/11s,
That was really
we
interesting.
weren't shown
Well,
anything.
I mean-
I mean, I guess I
technically-
kind of found that on my own, because I used to watch surgeries on YouTube when I was younger.
Okay, so like,
Did you watch them do surgery on a grape?
No, I
Stop,
didn't have a
stop,
chance to see that.
Stop.
The freaking bass boost of it, though. Oh my gosh.
okay, so like, I wouldn't say graphic, but like, I was like, they showed me, like, I remember, like, I was in kindergarten. They actually, like, we were actually watching the news about 9/11. Like, that was actually like the most graphic, because I was there.
Shit, son.
Yeah, I don't know why that we were watching it, like live TV, a bunch of kindergartners. But no, it's like it's like it was actually pretty interesting because like through time that I've been in school, it was like obviously like that must have been that is the most horrific thing I did. Then it was like actually doing like the interviews with the Holocaust victims. But the problem was like with that was that they were keep showing me like a whole bunch of like Holocaust like movies, stories, and all that. Like I become desensitized to all that.
Yeah, I have as well, unfortunately. I
And
don't
then-
want to see it, but ugh.
Yeah,
You just got exposed to it, so you got
that's
used
what
to it.
the internet
much.
does that to you. You just get jaded to the worst kinds of shit.
Yeah, and then it's like my sergeant's like during the whole like I was like part of the whole COVID testing facilities and all that. And then it's like my sergeant's like on their free time. It's like, oh hey, like look what happened to this plane crash people in Colombia, and it's like it's like the aftermath of a plane crash, and it's like people ripped in half, and it's like that's what that body looks like. Okay. And then we just move on with our day. It's like, holy shit, like how fucked up is that? It's like you don't realize it until it's like.
Yeah, you have
Much
to like
later,
sit there and let it sink in for a second. You're like, wait a minute, that's horrific. Why don't I feel much from this?
Absolutely
Yeah.
terrible.
What have they done to us?
Yeah. Well, what have they done to me specifically? But
I forgot
Oh,
what I
Well,
was.
I mean,
like-
yes to you, definitely, but I'm also desensitized to stuff I shouldn't be desensitized to. I got desensitized to abuse. It's been bad.
yeah,
It's horrific, the stuff that you get desensitized to when it happens to you enough.
yeah.
Back
So
to
we
We got all
back
this
to
from the
fucking
Flowers for
laugh,
Algernon
shall we?
thing.
Okay, yeah.
All
let's
right,
go.
next let's have
Go
a
back.
tangent about this guy's Metallica shirt.
Yeah, that's not Metallica. That's metallic, man.
That's metallic.
Wait, is he supposed to like be like wearing a vest or like having like I don't know?
Oh man! Look, that's not even beer at this point. That's just piss.
Girardi.
I hated it. I know what that is.
Mini crits.
Esoteric reference.
Oh, esoteric reference! Look at us! We're so self-aware and edgy!
Is that supposed to
Jonathan.
be his hair or a beanie?
I really want to say that as
Yes.
a beanie, but
It's the
My-
Chad hair.
The answer is yes.
no. You want to know what
The
Chad
answer
hair
is
is?
yes.
Is whoever that the Snaz Inc. guy is. It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is the Chad hair.
Not
Also,
gonna
what
lie, he looks like Chat Thundercock. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Minus like the body, and then we got Jonathan over there with like I don't know if that's like a hat or hair or whatever like
I
big
wanna
ass
say
UV
that's-
brown that is.
I want to say that that's a golf visor. He
Like
just
it's
came back
either a
from
golf visor
It was
or a very poorly drawn headband.
No. You got a college somewhat soiree
A convict hat.
convict hat, and then like you got golf right before it.
I mean, I
Look,
do like how like
I
everything
need
he's
to do
doing
more
here,
fashion study. Clearly, I'm missing something here.
like he's actually pointing us like our attention to that like like shelves over there with bottles. Like it's pointing
Oh
at
no,
it.
David, the drink is gonna fall.
Oh
David,
no, my
It's
Skyrim
slanted.
wine.
My sister, that ain't drinks, that ain't bottles. Those are like abstract arts, right?
Oh no,
those
the
are
art's
already
gonna
bottles.
fall, guys. Guys, the art's gonna fall.
Me when AI
Shit.
generated
Wait,
bottles.
there's art in this picture?
Yeah, don't you
I
see
don't
that
know, man.
abstract? Those bottles, like
Dude, don't you see the abstract shapes in the back on the
Oh
slanted
man, they gotta fix that
rectangle?
shelf, it's gonna fall!
Oh,
If
the
only we
shelf
knew-
is
Yeah.
clipping through his head too. Look.
At least save the Skyrim wine bottle, please.
But you know what? I think the important lesson we can take from this picture is fuck rectangles.
Yeah, apparently,
Yes, fuck rectangles.
because literally
Oh
no
my god,
line
it
is
is
straight.
clipping into him.
Mike, this place blows.
I love how Mike thinks he's cool enough to go to these types of parties.
oh yeah, like if okay, so like I did like whole my college like off
Why is there an
campus.
unnecessary amount of shading and like underneath the wrinkles below his eyes?
Oh, yeah. Why does he have gout?
That's not how
or
you do
gone?
He
bags
he
in your
is
eyes.
tired as hell.
Yeah,
That
there's
is
Yeah,
there's
they
such
both
a
do,
thing as
actually.
too yeah, there's such a thing as too much detail.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like actually, like what? Okay, so like in the 3 minutes and 22 seconds that we've been in this video, like what does his character actually like tell us just from these frames? This
Oh
frame?
shit, we're only 3 minutes and 22 seconds into this. You wanna know how long the recording's been going on for?
I don't want to know.
No.
Don't tell us.
All
You know
right.
about the
Have fun
tangents.
editing.
Have fun editing.
There's a lot of shit that's just gonna be lost to post now.
You know what? Fuck it, Mike and Melissa podcast. Every episode we introduce someone new to Mike and Melissa.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking
Stay
Christ.
tuned
Let's
for
go.
the Josh episode.
I've been dodging this for 3 iterations of this channel's lifetime, and it's only on the 3rd time that I actually come on this.
There was a
Hey, I'm in here too. We suffer together.
3?
We-
Dude, this has only happened twice, including this one.
Bullshit. One happened on Neon, and I'm pretty sure
Still,
one
it happens
happened.
twice.
I legit don't remember this happening on Neon.
I'm pretty sure this happened on Neon.
Wait,
Like,
what
correct me
happened?
if
I
I'm
zoned
wrong.
out. You guys are confusing me. What's going on?
If it
How many
happened on
times
Neon,
that-
it must have. If it happened on Neon, it must have been like right at the tail end of it.
How many times Slacker showed us Mike and Melissa?
Well, I remember one, and I was in college for that.
Alright.
I don't remember if he showed you guys before that.
Dude, I've shown Pooh's Adventures more than this.
All right, well, correct me if I'm wrong. You can just Slacker editing Slacker. You can just like call my bluff out.
Editing Slacker, don't. It's funnier that way.
Look, I have 4 beers, and then like I'm drinking the rest of the Southern vodka from 13 Colonies Distilleries.
Somehow this man can still aim.
I can still aim.
Well, party started. There's gonna be some bands later, and there's some cool people I know here. Oh, hey, Lenny and Choo Choo.
Lenny and Choo Choo.
This is Phil.
Is that supposed to be cool?
Band, they might just be interested in playing here.
It's what he thinks is cool. There's a difference.
Alright, fair enough.
This is Jason. They're,
All of those characters we never see again.
Fast cars, fast women, and cheap drinks.
Yeah, man. Now you gotta take the film and you gotta put it in the thing with the projector. No, Jack. Press play.
Is he blushing?
All
I
right.
swear,
So I
Um,
want us to do a little quick straw poll. How many people believe there was a script for this versus how many people think that this was all like just conjured on the spot?
it seems very
On the
conjured
spot,
on the
honestly.
spot, but
On the
like,
spot.
yeah.
I'm talking
Story
the
rules
whole
on the
thing.
Like normal behavior, that's
Like-
all I'm saying.
No, I'm talking like the entire short, not just this part.
Considering that we are 4 minutes and 11 seconds in, and we have no direction. We have so far, like, literally have, what we have summarized in this amount of recording has been, he wakes up, he tries to go to a lecture, he goes to a party, and we still do not understand most of
What
this
the fuck
character.
is going on?
Also,
No,
he's
no,
proven
what
himself.
happened was he woke up, he howled, he made food, he tried to draw and failed. He
He
played
fa-
a video game and
And he
also
failed.
And then
Bro
he tried
sucked
to
at
look
Madden.
up
How?
angry beavers and found porn and slammed his computer, and then he went to a lecture.
Actually, hang on, wait a minute. Okay,
No,
so this is trying to be...
not before he went to lecture. He had a little incel moment with that poorly drawn chick.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Oh yeah, it's like, well, I forgot what the whole interaction was. It was probably like,
No, literally what he said was, in his brain, he said, "You should say hi to me." Like, he said it in his brain, and then she walks off, and he just sat there like, whatever.
Okay, so I've actually been to your college campus, and theirs is a surprisingly stark amount of personality within your community. Or used to be
Surprisingly, a
community.
huge amount of mics in your community.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't.
Okay, hang
I don't
on. You
even want to
actually
know where you
noticed
went anymore.
some individuality in that community?
Okay. Me as an outsider, not like, I just feel depressed. Like I think I told you this. Like I just felt depressed. Like
Yeah, I knew
I'm not
that part. I didn't know you saw individuality too, outside of feeling oppressed.
No. I didn't see individuality. I seen sheep.
Oh, you saw sheep.
Yeah, I saw sheep.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah,
There's
like,
a lot of sheep there.
yeah, like all the people looked the same. Like I did not feel any character from them.
Oh,
Compared.
so what you're saying is they looked like a walking stereotype. Because apparently there's liberty stereotypes that I didn't know about, and I just sat here like, wait a minute, there's stereotypes on top of what you already see here?
Like I don't see the goths.
Well,
I
that's
don't see
well,
the
that's a
prep.
part
I
that's
don't
getting
see-
editing out.
Like I don't see clicks. If that makes sense. I saw one big.
You see all the good Christian children.
Yeah, I saw all the good little boys and girls just doing what the book says, and it's like,
That's probably due to the Liberty Way being literally the most constraining possible thing, to the point where holding hands with a guy is obscene.
yeah, and like I think like I was like actually like wearing one of my gun manufacturer t-shirts, and like I just felt like, oh man, like I really do stick out. It's like, oh no, actually no. You know what I was actually wearing? I was wearing my basic training shirt, where it was just like these 3 camo knights in holding their ARs and just like it listed all the names of like who was in our company, and like just wearing that, and I felt shit, like I feel kind of oppressed. It's like all these.
Bro came into a conservative community with a Smith and Wesson label and still felt like he stood out.
Yes, actually. Yes.
And the worst part is you're supposed to be able to, like, conceal carry on the campus. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, and I felt like this feels wrong. Like, I felt dirty, and I'm Catholic, so it was like, oh man, like if I feel dirty about this place, it's like,
It's because they're fundamentalists.
No, they're not fundamentalists. They're Baptist literalists.
Which I do not like.
Look, okay, so let me tell you the difference between fundamentalists. Obviously, Christian fundamentalists follow the fundamentals. Christian literalists believe that if it's said in the Bible, it literally happened. Literally, God did this. Literally, we're going to have actual demons crawl out of hell that look like scorpion-tailed locusts with lion faces, and they're gonna attack us in Judgment Day. The stars are literally gonna fall out of the sky. This is what I mean by Christian literalists. They're so fixated on it that they will stomp out literally anything that doesn't agree with them, while saying that they're actually open to new ideas.
I think the worst part is...
Which is false.
I think the worst part is they're not the only, group that's like that.
No, they're not. It's all consolidated into one place. What their actual crime is they decided to cover up some very terrible stuff. It's already out there in articles. Literally,
Would you mind if...
looked up, it's out there.
Would you mind if I actually just flat out say what it is?
They covered up sexual assault. They quite literally bullied the victims into not saying that they got assaulted on the campus, and they tried to wipe away all the evidence, while also saying that they don't need any security cameras to prevent it from happening again. There have been several
controversial Christian school.
Most controversial, largest Christian university.
Nah, this is the least controversial.
Alright, let's keep going before we spend the whole night here.
Yeah, I'm literally, I will make a rant later. Drinks.
This part.
Beer! Beer!
They're the same color though!
Beer!
Told you it's Girardi.
Beer! Oh, fuck.
What?
So she's like walking down this hall, and it looks like there's no way out. Story really sucks, dude. And get this.
Bro, Sonic Adventure 2 cutscenes were more legible than this.
That story really fucking sucks.
I agree. I agree.
What a mood! Finally, someone with character.
Speaking of character, Mike's right eye here has the most is the most memorable thing about this whole thing so far. Also, more how boobs don't work.
Yep. The fucking man spread though.
Yeah, and plus audio mixing. What the fuck? Audio mixing is the fuck. It's fucked.
It's nothing. It's non-existent.
Like I'm
I'm
only
gonna say
hearing
it
this
again.
beer.
Sonic Adventure 2 cutscenes had better audio mixing.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that audio mixing is easy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that good audio mixing is easy, because it's not. But it's definitely...
No, it isn't.
Yeah, but it's still worth going through, because... I know this sounds shocking, but people want to hear what your characters want to say. And people expect certain sounds to hear at certain times.
Yeah,
I'd
I
actually
would like to actually listen to the characters and then judge whether we need to care about them or not.
I would argue that it's actually more important in animation than it is anywhere else, because sound is everything in animation.
Yeah, we do. We have like a whole chart, like reference charge, like big ass like charge on the wall of the company, just like a reference of like what sort of like the shape the mouth would make, with like a certain like sounds, vowels, all that. So it's like reference for animation. So when we just like look up and we're like, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for, and then done, just like sync the audio with it. It works.
Reference.
Yeah,
Reference.
Reference.
like literally reference again.
Reference.
Right there.
All the fucking times.
Stupid.
Oh no.
Wait,
hold on.
Monologue.
Wait, hold on.
Stupid. She doesn't want to hear about my stupid series. Stupid.
Series.
Fuck it.
What the fuck's going
Neck
on
is
with your
broken.
neck, bro?
A music room. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Where's the composition?
My god, look at this. It's like a really, really bad rendition of JoJo, but
I think I made the.
Tag,
I think I
tag
made this.
yourself.
I think I made the.
Tag.
I think I made this. I think I made this joke last time, but somebody please pull up the PBS logo.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Tag yourself.
Hold on, I'll
I'm
get it.
Chris
I'll get it.
Undertale
I'll
in
get
the
it. Do you want the
MCR
new
face.
one or the old one?
Obviously the old one.
Old one. Don't
Old
give
one.
us the new one.
Yeah, the new one is
Yeah, no, the
Travesty.
old one. Yeah.
Oh, I found it. I had
Also-
Yum.
Also, like I don't know if like
Beer!
y'all, like noticed. Okay, actually no, two things.
Here you go.
One-
Take it. Take it. Take it. Here you go.
Two things. One, you don't like if you're getting drunk off of several things of cheap beer, you do not belong into a college frat party.
No.
Bro got fucking sozzled and all he drank was Bud Light.
Oh, dude.
I
Please-
can't
please
drink
choose a different
alcohol
beer
in
than
general,
that.
but that's for different reasons.
I just can't drink out of religious obligation. But
Hey, that's
no, I
okay.
get
Like
it.
we all have different reasons.
No, I get you. It's just
Gotta get drunk off that communal wine.
no. Communal wine is
Bro,
better.
stop. You had Jesus's entire blood system.
Man, I'm way too Asian to understand this shit, but oh well.
Look, I know Jesus turned water into wine, but please stop.
It's not that good. Like,
Bro had
I'm
the
pretty sure it's
munchies
good,
and
but
then
it's not
went
that
through.
good.
Bro
I wonder
had the
how
munchies
Jesus
and then
feels-
ripped through all the wafers.
I wonder how Jesus feels knowing he'll never legally be able to drive.
No.
The
It is
police
his blood. It is
The pol-
literally his blood.
the police tailgating Jesus just to make sure he doesn't go in any car at all.
The priest going home, and he has and he gets stopped by the police, and he's like, "Have you been drinking, sir?" "No, I haven't been drinking." He's like, "Oh, what's that right there?" It's just water." "Oh, this smells like alcohol." He's like, "Oh, damn it, he did it again."
No, I'm sorry, I admit it, it's blood.
I love the South.
it's-
You know, I love the South Park interpretation of like the whole like how Jesus turns water into wine, and basically all it is that he makes everyone turn around and then he replaces the water with wine.
Jesus on his way to find the nearest priest to be his designated driver.
Find his vicar.
Forgive me, Father, but I need your assistance. For
Oh,
I am crunk as fuck and I need a ride home.
Oh, I understand, my
I am
child.
Jesus, the eternally crunk.
Jesus, the eternally drunk.
Oh yeah, another thing. Also, apparently drinking is a sin, and then in the Bible, Jesus is like, "Look, this wine is trash. Let me show you the good stuff," and he makes it.
Now, hang on. It says do not get drunk over wine. So technically,
Do not sin while you're drunk.
yeah,
It doesn't say don't get drunk. It says don't sin while you're drunk.
right,
It's like if you get drunk, freaking crash.
yeah.
And if
I
you spin while it's drunk, skill issue.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's on you. That's not on. That's not on him. That's on you.
Catholics literally invented the idea of, okay, our followers can have just a little bit of sin as a treat.
Just a little
But-
bit.
But, however, comma, you need to repent afterwards.
Look, sin a little bit and then confess, and then it's fine.
Yeah, just confess that you did it, and then it'll all be fine.
Heavenly Father, no, it's like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
What have you sinned, my child?
Well,
Sorry,
I
Daddy,
ran
I've
over
been
a bunch of
girl.
Well, I've run over a bunch of
no.
Well, I ran over a bunch of kindergartners the other day, and I hope God can forgive me for not putting on my turn signal while I did that.
Did your wreck got into a PSA?
Thank you, Father.
Sweden, particularly.
Oh my god.
Because if it didn't get recorded on the PSA, then go ahead and do 5 logins and then drink 5 Bloody Marys.
Don't
now
drink a
you
Bloody
see,
Mary. It tastes like
here's
ass.
the
What you
thing.
think about Bloody Marys are great.
Now you
I've
see,
had a
here's the
virgin
thing.
one. It tastes like absolute piss.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably.
Alright,
'cause you're
so,
a bartender.
going back to Mike and Melissa, I want to point out the guy in the purple striped shirt.
Frisk Undertale in the MCR face.
With
No.
the nose ring.
I want to point out that if it wasn't for that shitty lighting effect, you would have no idea that that arm was there.
Bro, that's not even a nose ring. Bro has just an entire horseshoe in his nostrils.
Bro, I'm talking about this guy's almost non-existent arm.
You know what? If you didn't tell me about the arm, I would think he was just like a huge peanut.
He is the
Bro.
peanut.
I don't know what else his shape is, so he's a peanut.
He
Man,
is
homie,
a
homie looks like
Bowling pin
a spray can.
something.
That's a right cat, yeah. I can agree with that.
Wait, no, he looks like a fucking pest candy dispenser.
Another
There you go.
esoteric reference.
Oh boy!
Oh yes.
I love how tiny the mouths are.
In comparison to the
Just-
nose.
Just in comparison to the audio of fucking whatever. Yo, this tuba bass is.
Oh, by the
Again,
way, I have the volume at max right now, so
once again,
I know.
Still can't hear it.
Once again, the size of the mouth in contrast to the nose.
You trust her
Homie,
nose? Look at
that's
the
a
fucking
tumor. That's not a mouth.
Guy has
Bro's head is fucking Q-shaped.
Darling, who's saxophone guy? Saxophone inventor guy.
Oh,
Alfred.
sir, man, hold
Alphonse.
on. Wait. I
the
say-
Fonz invented the saxophone? Man, he's
Okay,
even
no.
cooler now.
Hold on. The man's name was Adolphe Sax. He
Adolphe.
was the man that invented the saxophone. Did you know that he also invented several other obsolete instruments?
Including a
Such as?
such as a saxocannon, which is supposedly like a trolley and a half cars long, and can fire cannons to just supposedly destroy a whole city.
And one of the other ones that he had is something called a saxatuba, and it freaking looks like this.
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Hunting
is
horn.
something
It's a saxatuba.
This is like something straight out of fucking like the tuba night thing going on in the internet, like on the internet, like seriously.
Bro
like,
looks
what the
like
fuck
a
is this?
bass cleft.
Like homeboy over here providing like artillery support like for everyone at the front.
Oh yeah, the man also made something called a 6-piston trombone. Let me give you that.
Wait, what is the 6-piston trombone?
I'm about to show you. Look at it. Look at it.
Bro, that is just a 4-dimensional object.
Anyway,
Anyway, I
Is
started
the man
tooting.
literally made the loud instruments, and he also wanted to make an instrument that was literally a weapon.
yes. Hence for a saxocannon.
Bro would have loved Monster Hunter. Hunting horn main for sure.
So
Anyway.
is this supposed to be like a sound-based RPG?
Alright,
Well-
any of you D&D players out there, look at these freaking obsolete instruments and make a bard right now that plays some of them. I dare you.
Here we go. Drum my
Use that shit like a fucking Gallahorn. Yep.
landfill.
I like this character on the right, just why?
Why am I here?
Me.
Wait for it.
Struck my face.
Gotta have the beat drop.
Please don't leave me.
There it is.
I can't live without you.
Fuck?
Okay.
This is your fault.
Please don't leave me.
This is all you.
Well, why is he getting embarrassed? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm sure there was context somewhere.
Apparently, he brought his friends to a party, telling them it was gonna be cool, and then this stuff happens.
You'll
But
see-
now he's
you'll-
just
you'll
like,
see what's
I
gonna
am
happen.
shame.
You'll see why he's gonna be why he's ashamed about it.
No, 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 no! This place is not metal!
Vandalism.
Wait, he was just on the drums. What? He got rock hard on that one.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Bro, the fucking Michael Jackson lean.
But hold on. Listen very carefully here.
Alright.
Don't pee on that tree,
Okay,
Don't
what
be
if I
on
told
that tree.
what if I told you that guy actually got credit?
Wait, like actually,
he
like
did.
He
did.
got credited in the credits.
he got
He
credit.
did.
What is his name? What's this guy's name?
Don't pee on the tree guy, is that it?
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
something close to that.
It's probably
Oh my
just
God.
the tree guy, if I remember correctly.
Tree guy.
Tree guy.
Tree guy.
This guy. This.
Happy tree friends.
No, this is not happy tree friends.
There is nothing.
There is not
happy
enough
about
violence.
This is
All right,
fucking
rewind a
depressing
bit so we
tree
can hear the
residents.
best line in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to hear the best line in the entire video.
Alright.
Oh
Oh
no!
boy.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
not this. Oh
Not
god.
this one.
Wait, what the?
Oh
No.
god.
Oh
I
no!
remember this.
Oh no!
No, wait, no. What?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, why? Why? Wait. You-
And here I thought Evangelion was bad. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I'm gonna die.
I went Elvis right here, bruh.
Alright,
One
so
scene.
we're almost halfway through this. And so far, what have we learned? We have learned that Mike is an asshole, rectangles are bad, beer, this place is smell enough, and jacking off.
I'm talking about my series.
He is down bad.
Yeah.
Something.
Hold on. I want you to
He
pay
needs
attention
to
to
feel
how
something.
I want you to pay attention to how little things move.
Okay.
Also, I never. Also, hang
The
on.
only thing that's moving in this scene is this part right here.
I understand that, but these past 7 minutes and 26 seconds, he has on his helmet. What the fuck, ears?
Oh, you never noticed there were ears on the helmet?
No, like no, I noticed it during scene 3, but I want to point it out right now.
I think they're supposed to be wolf ears.
Bullshit, those are wolf
Man,
ears.
he
Those
wears
are.
the fucking helmet to sleep too, huh?
These must be
Apparently,
special.
he wears the actual helmet in real life too.
Yeah.
Special.
Oh,
That's just like having a target painted on your back and just go outside and be like, hit me.
Yep.
Surely is just a subtle kick me sign.
Yep. Okay,
Dude,
continue.
an actual
what do
no,
you mean subtle?
Dude, an actual kick me sign would be more subtle than that.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What was I even saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but when you jack off, you use more of your arm than that!
It's alright, homie's suffering from Parkinson, alright?
My God.
Wouldn't that pleasure him even more?
Oh no, the vibrator.
I mean,
Remember, kids, Parkinson's makes it easier to jack off.
Oh
Oh,
I mean,
so much material for the memorable quotes. chat.
I mean, considering that both his arms are like equally stacked. That's something.
He's not like that in real life.
Homie got stacked arm, no chest, no
I forgot.
waist, no legs, no nothing.
Like I said, there is an actual picture of this guy IRL, and if I remember correctly, he is not built at all.
Alright, we'll take a look at that later.
Yeah.
For comparison. For scientific purpose.
Axel's responding in the quotes. Oh, Axel is not ready if he joins. Oh no.
I swear, if he actually joins in,
If he does,
one, he will be disappointed in me because I'm drinking, and two,
we have to tell him it's
Oh,
on
shit.
recording. Wait,
Oh,
it's on
shit.
recording. We
Tell
have
him
to
this
tell
was my
him.
idea.
Someone explain to him that this is a recording, please.
Excuse me, but like, what the fuck is William Afton doing here? Like, looking at his video.
just like play the video. Play the video.
Fuck is Purple Man doing here?
Just play it.
I just need to find a soulmate. Even if it's...
What the
Bro is so down bad he manifested Sonic OC.
Homie, concussion grenade ain't gonna do it anymore. Get me some eye bleach. Like, please, all. What the hell is this?
I have a baseball bat. How hard do you want it?
Okay, so you remember like the title scene, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Continue to play the video.
Oh, hold on.
The title scene where I asked, like, is that a fucking purple skunk? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Yep.
Even if it's...
A purple skunk person?
Oh, absolutely.
Motherfucker, I call it! Oh.
You know?
He knew.
You-
He knew.
You do. Wait, you do.
You know, there is a rumor that he got his mom to play this character.
I was gonna
It's
say
wrong.
that later. Yep. There's a
It's
rumor
wrong.
that
I promise you it's
that
wrong.
Melissa is voiced by my
Yeah,
mom.
it's wrong. Much like it's wrong, but god damn, would that be funny?
It's not confirmed, but it's funny if it was.
It's not confirmed. However, comma.
My mom would crucify me if I made something like this.
Oedipus.
My family would stone me to death for this if I did something like this.
Are you serious?
Look, man, I think your family would
Heterochromia?
stone you. I think your family would stone you to death regardless of your religion, man.
I mean, I understand that, like, around, like, 2015, people has this weird fetish about heterochromia, but, like, holy shit, alright.
At least
Some
it's not
Chris Stan shit.
Alexandria's Genesis.
What?
Or Sonnet
The
Shade.
what?
Purple eyes. Apparently there was a whole thing that Alexandria's Genesis was a real thing. It originated on a freaking RP forum thing, and it exploded on Tumblr that it was a real thing, and Tumblr had to fight each other about it. It's Tumblr. Alexandria's
Tumblr?
Genesis
The whole thing
is
with, like,
apparently
purple
people
eyes.
can have purple eyes, and apparently having Alexandria's Genesis is the Mary Sue disease.
All right, so
Okay,
I know
I'm
you're not.
sorry,
I know
so-
you're not surprised to hear this, but literally everything up until this point does not matter.
Okay, nothing matters. Got it. I
wait a minute.
understand.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that after 7 minutes and 44 seconds of this 15-minute, 46-second video, is that nothing matters for a whole Not even according to this arrow pointing on YouTube's thing is whatever you just said.
Like, apparently,
Essentially-
technically, it does matter from the "It's a Hidden Masterpiece" video that I watched, and do you want to know what it sums up to? I can sum it up to you in a sentence, all the 7 minutes that we watched.
Do it. Do it.
No? Actually, yes.
Okay, the one
Essentially,
sentence I
we
can
wasted
tell
7
you
minutes of
is,
our lives.
the entire 7 minutes that we watched is, it's supposed to represent Mike's feeling of constant repetitiveness to the point of nothing matters anymore. Apparently that's what all this 7 minutes means. It's, life is too monotonous, it's too much the same, nothing really matters, and he's upset about it.
And it's
Because
also
that's
just like
apparently something college students fall into.
And it's
Which
also
is
I have a
understandable,
simpler.
but,
I
like,
have a simpler explanation though.
it's probably better than whatever that explanation was. That's just what I heard in the
there's
video.
also like some sort of whole message about how this is about like receding more into insanity or something.
So
towards
you
the
are
end.
saying my man got tired of doing like the same thing every day, drinking beer, pissing on trees, go home and jack off to a imaginary like skunk person.
Bro manifested his tulpa because it was down bad.
I mean, technically this isn't a tulpa, technically she's a puka.
Hold on, we're not there
You
yet.
learn something every
We're
day.
not there yet.
Oh my god, like this. Okay, so all we know right now is that this heterochromius skunk woman disappeared.
Yes.
She
Yeah,
just
out of
Oh, by the
manifested.
way, if you want to trick or Kitchu, make fan art of this.
No,
skunk
no,
girl.
no. As the voice of semi-reason right here, he already has been through enough. It's fine. Just play the video.
We're already torturing one guy. Why do we need to torture another guy?
Because
Yeah.
it's break room.
Voice
We're
of
not
reason,
even
huh?
in break room.
Man.
You're in my domain. You're in. Who's
You're
the owner
in
of the server?
Daz's domain now.
You're in Daz's domain now.
For someone who's like 8 drinks in, almost 8 drinks in, it's more reassuring than everything else I've seen so far. What the fuck?
Golly, if only.
salute- Hang on, I salute your shorts.
That
Is
kind
that
of crap
supposed-
reminds me of some of the stuff I used to see on Liberty's campus. Like, it's just weird stuff like that.
Also,
Is that supposed to
yeah,
be a split screen, like 2 different camera angles?
I
Yeah,
think
it
so.
is supposed to be. It's supposed to be. You can see the
That-
split down the middle.
So,
Jesus fucking
that's. Yeah, I'm with Albus here. Like, the perspective's fucked up.
Yeah, like I
Gee,
said,
if only there was a
composition is
class you
bad.
could take that could fix this.
Oh wait.
Gee, I wonder.
He didn't pay attention to the composition class.
If only he went to class.
Also,
I mean,
once
he
again,
did.
that is not how breasts work.
That's. Yeah,
Once again,
I've
I
been
can
looking
also
at hers
agree.
and it's like, no.
I
Unless.
mean, it does
like,
work if you fill them with concrete.
No, not even that.
Yeah,
Botox.
You have to go out of your way to spread them.
But here's the
much.
thing, she's also squishing them. So it's like Schrodinger's cat. So it's like it's both squishing and it's not squishing.
Schrodinger's boobs.
Yeah,
My brother,
Schrodinger's
the
boobs.
math is not mathing, the physics is not physicsing. I don't care.
There
Whatever
is
the
nothing.
words.
It doesn't make sense.
It
fine.
doesn't make sense.
Guys, I just realized how high her eyebrows are.
She looks high right now.
Well, now we know how this got made.
We not
Oh,
gonna
that
talk
makes
about
sense.
the ears
Shoot.
being misaligned or the tail just not really working with the panties.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
like-
say anything about a really deformed head.
Or we even talk about the photo of like you just wearing like a semi-swad hat. What a fedora. That's the word.
One of the
salute your
arms is not
shorts.
colored in, so there's no sleeve.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like look,
I see
like
it.
one of the arms is not colored in. There's a sleeve on one arm and no sleeve on the other one.
Oh shit, yeah, like
You know,
I mean,
apart,
they
you know,
sell
The
that kind
best
of shirt.
thing the thing that looks the best in this picture is the signature, and I can't even read it.
you know, there's something about this that's been bugging me, and I think I finally know how to voice it. This entire every single shot looks like it was done in 5 seconds.
Yes.
So you're saying like if I had the capability, like if you told me like to draw something, this is what I would draw.
So you see, what you're saying is somebody who's not mentally sound or is struggling with something, when they try to make art, it just comes out no.
No, what I'm saying is that
This is like if Van
I've
Gogh
tried to
somehow
make
got a
art
worse
when
ending.
I feel absolutely horrific and it comes out disgusting.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you only spent 5 seconds setting up each scene, it would look like this.
So what you're saying is there was no think, only horny.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Tiger,
no
wait a
think,
minute.
only fuck purple skunk.
Wait a minute, wait. Hang on, time out. I'm calling time out for a second. Albus, whatever your name is, what are you saying?
I just noticed that's a black door frame.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
And the picture's supposed to be on the other walls outside in the hall.
Indeed.
Fuck me! The composition! The perspective!
There's no perspective.
Yeah,
it doesn't
It's
exist
all
here.
just a suggestion.
Rectangles.
Give me a spoon so I can gouge out my eyes.
Yeah, it's just like the Geneva suggestion.
Here,
The
have
Geneva suggestion.
here, have a
suggestion.
here, have a comically large spoon.
At least he didn't put the Red Cross sign in this animation, or they would have sued him.
Okay, well, apparently, like there are other like you don't know this, but like there are actually other symbols that you cannot wear that is also red to express medical aid.
Okay, what's the other ones so that I don't get fought?
The red Jewish star and the crescent moon with the star. That's also red.
So what you're saying is the medic bag I drew in my art, that's okay, correct?
Did you draw a red cross?
No.
Then it's okay.
I mean, as long as the cross is
Yeah,
not
because
red,
there's
it's
three.
fine.
There's the red cross, there's the crescent moon, and then there's the Jewish Star of David.
Okay, hang on. You're.
I
need to look at what I drew
need
now.
to send you the Geneva suggestion forum / PDF.
Screw this. I
Because
didn't.
okay, like actually, like
Okay, here, look at it.
No,
No, look at the medic bag. Is it okay?
I don't know.
The council will decide it. Submit.
The Mike and Melissa podcast was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
You
It was
fucking wish!
It was brought
Okay.
to you by Honkai Star Rail.
Okay, I actually had to unplug my my headphones to actually look at what she drew. Like she drew a red heart. It's fine.
More like honky sky rail, because the only people who play it are like virgins.
What the heck happened in the 2 seconds that I had to like struggle to plug in my headphones?
Yeah.
Willy
This call is
Wonkies and the
unhinged.
chocolate factories. Yes.
Oh, okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like
Geneva suggestion.
Oh yeah, the Geneva suggestion. Like I actually downloaded the whole PDF along with its 12 articles of something or other. As to like apparently it's like the current version of like what you should not do, like as far as like war crimes and all that. Yeah. Like I remember like a couple of months ago, like someone said that you could not like stop doing war crimes in video games. Help me out here.
Oh, essentially, the Geneva suggestion people wanted people to play the video game by following the Geneva suggestion.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I remember. I downloaded it so that if I actually ever do like play video games, I
Imagine-
can actually like tell
imagine
you
if-
like how many war crimes I committed it.
Imagine if the FBI said, "Okay, guys, we're gonna need you to play GTA without committing any crimes."
Bullshit. Like,
Because that's
Good
the same.
fucking luck.
Because that's the energy I'm getting from this.
I think it would be funny if we play a video game where, like, if there is a war crime / actual legal law that we break, like, we just have like that counter just go up. 'Cause you know how much I love counters.
Yeah.
You see, crime is only illegal if you get caught.
Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that because you know how, like, how many people like actually get off with crime and then like
Thank you,
just
Enron.
Bro, how much of this shit is going to be lost to post?
Bold of you to assume I'm cutting most of this in post.
There needs to be two versions of the video, I guess. Just one where a lot of the tangents are cut out, and a version that's just the whole thing.
I'm leaning into like the whole joke of this being like a one-shot podcast.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
no.
Wait a minute. What? How much have you recorded? Even though like I told you not to tell me like how much you recorded.
We are at an hour and 25 minutes.
Jesus H Christ! We are 7 minutes and 57 seconds in, and are already over an hour.
There really was a lot to unpack.
There's too much to unpack.
You know what the
And
funny
half of
part
it
is?
me remembering college memories too. because I'm
The
like,
first
whoa.
time we watched this on Break Room, we literally just had the thing play in the background while we just made fun of it. This time we're actually going through like the nitty-gritty details, and it's taking us forever.
So this is a third fucking time. I'm assuming that the first time was on Neon. I'm still holding up to that.
Well, the one time I know we watched it was when I was in college.
Which
and
means that it has to be somewhere in Neon. Because it was somehow before
Or the
20
neon.
20...
Well, keep in mind, the first time we did
this
for
man is
Break...
having a hissy fit.
Look, man, the first time we did this for Break Room, you weren't even a part of it yet.
Damn. I.
I
yeah,
was in break room
that
at
was...
the time, but I wasn't there when they recorded it that time.
Oh, well, yeah, to be fair, that was a whole drama thing, and I don't...
Yeah, that's all behind us now.
Let's continue.
Yeah, that's all behind us. Anyway,
I don't bite. Who are you?
I'm Melissa.
This line... Okay, sorry to pause again, but this line just keep... Oh, it always fucks with me.
It's not even in the middle.
It's not. Look at the arrow. It doesn't work.
It points to the bed.
He can't.
My guy,
He cannot
it's
rectangles.
Not in the middle.
oh,
Guys,
okay,
you know the
okay,
worst
to
part
be
about
fair,
that line?
You are going off of the YouTube little arrow thing that's supposed
You know
to
what?
tell us...
Fuck it. I'm just gonna... You know that SpongeBob scene where Patrick goes, rectangles?
Is that
Yup.
before... Okay, hang on. Is that before or after modern?
Before.
Before?
This was gold.
In the good eras.
Okay.
This
Before-
was from the one where they stole a balloon.
Oh, yes,
Before
yes,
the
yes,
Fire
yes, yes.
Nation attacked.
Fuck you.
Okay, guys, do you want to know the worst part about this line?
Do tell.
It's the only straight goddamn line in this whole animation.
Shit, you right.
You know what? Technically, this
Elvis
is up-
inhaling and exhaling.
Stay
Oh.
vigilant, brothers.
Hmm.
You seem confused. Okay, I'll break it down.
We're all fucking confused. Please explain.
Everybody's confused
Look,
here.
you're a skunk in
Bro,
lingerie.
Clarity didn't exist here.
This
America,
is-
explain. What do you mean, Arkansas?
What do you mean, Arkansas?
No, Arkansas.
No, Arkansas.
That vine is
No,
still amazing.
Arkansas. He can saw. Arkansas.
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 Honestly, the entire vine is
Okay.
amazing. Now, I am confusion. Why is this one Kansas, and this one is not Arkansas? America, explain!
What do you mean it's Arkansas?
Jesus.
I'm what's known as a pooka, a benevolent animal spirit who only appears to the people who require his or her presence. And, if you don't buy that, I'm a construct of your awesomely overactive imagination.
Oh my god.
None of those adjectives apply at all.
Okay, guys, do you want to know what an actual pooka is?
Enlighten us.
Yes, my lord.
A pooka is a mischievous spirit from Irish folklore. It's often portrayed as taking the form of an animal such as a rabbit or a horse and is known for playing tricks on humans. In some stories, the pooka is said to be a benign but mischievous presence, while in others it is portrayed as a more malevolent with the ability to bring harm to those who cross its path. The pooka is also associated with the other world, or the Fey world, a realm of magic and mystery in Irish mythology. An important thing to always remember about a pooka is that they have the power of human speech, and when inclined, make great sport of those they talk to, as they like to embellish the truth. In Ireland, the pooka seems to be the most feared fairy, possibly because it appears only at night and enjoys creating havoc and mischief. We feel this is doing the pooka an injustice because there are no recording incidences of a pooka actually causing a human harm.
In other
So
words,
essentially, they're supposed to be a gremlin.
in other
This
words,
is not a
Elvis is
gremlin.
the flamer.
In other words, Mr. Ed is a puka.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
I agree. Let's continue.
And I've got insane.
Don't be like that. Just think of me as an embodiment of that positive voice in your head. Your subconscious wanted to balance your negativity by projecting me into the real world in a form you'd find.
Boy, I love Tell Don't Show.
So I just educated everybody on what a pooka actually is.
Oh.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's not
Look,
this.
basic bottom line, pooka is actually mischievous fae. And you like the fae, dear.
Yes.
And that's how marriages stick together, boys and girls.
Wait until I show David Fate, and then he's gonna hate fairies again.
Well,
Look, we already know the fae aren't to be trifled with. But they love to mess with humans.
I'm gonna build a metal house. The fairies will never fuck with me again.
I mean, that depends on the fairy you're dealing with, because some can actually touch metal.
Albus at the therapist trying to exterminatus Mike and Melissa out of his mind after we showed it to him.
Elvis at the therapist trying to explain Mike and Melissa.
Oh gosh.
Look,
Then the poor skunk girl took out a comically large spoon.
You see, basically what I'm trying to say here is Melissa is just screwing with him.
Our faith holds us.
Honestly, the King Bach comically large spoon thing is the most funny, unfunny thing I've ever seen.
That
If I'm going to the therapist, explaining everything.
It's just that, but juxtaposed with Albus just being so done with this shit, they just goes to the Space Marine soundboard and filters.
He's literally about to commit some war crimes.
No. He's about to commit some
tactical maneuvers.
He wishes to
My lord, I am about to commit heresy.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Again, that's not how boobs work.
Yeah, again, not how it happens.
My eyes.
I stop the world and melt with you.
How come like she just went from like I don't know, no fucking clue of what sort of like silhouette she is, and then she turns into like purple Hulk. I don't care. What the fuck is this?
Bro, Godric looked more recognizable.
Shit! Comparing this to Godric, I would fucking bang Godric.
You know, if you tilt your head upside... Nope, that doesn't work either.
That's not how hair works.
Also, apparently her hair is clipping through her ear?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Like,
You know,
motherfuckers
all
like
these...
going on like Goku fucking Ultra Instinct and shit over here.
You know, these are... A lot of these could easily be fixed if this guy spent more than 5 seconds on his creation.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
also, the tail is broken, by the way.
I was hoping someone else would notice that.
Look where she is, and look where the tail is. The tail is coming out of her shoulder now.
That tail is just detachable at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't
her
tell.
hip is over there. Her lower body is over there. The tail is coming out of her ribs. All right.
You know what? Honestly, I can see what the head is, what the boobs are, what the tail is, and what the legs are. Everything else is just one amorphous blob.
Yeah, like where her arms are, like, is she like? Does she like have her behind her back, or like it's like?
No, they're supposed to be.
Why?
They're supposed to be crossed over her chest, smooshing the boobs.
I understand that, but
they don't
because it's supposed to be smixy, but it doesn't work.
There's too much.
There is no smexy here.
Yeah, like for some reason her boobs shrank. So.
Oh shit! You're right.
Yeah. See? Yes.
So what you're saying is squishing them on the bed made them bigger, but when she turned over, they shrunk.
Yeah, like it somehow like all the silicone just went into her abs or her abs? No, her
arms.
Bicep.
All right,
yes,
guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Little life advice: when you get a random boner in the middle of class, just think of Melissa and it'll go away.
Like,
PSA for all
going on.
To expedite that process, think of Sonichu issue 8 instead.
Oh god, no.
Wait, what?
No, not
okay,
even.
it took me.
No.
Wait.
They don't
what?
even have silicons in it. Like, you see how like the arm grows? I swear, one of them contains like fucking trenbolone, and the other one contains steroids. That's all I'm saying.
I've devolved into gremlin language.
Right after we talked about
the confused boner.
There's her chest.
There's her abdomen, and it's broken. Oh no, our abdomen, it's broken.
I like how her belly button is literally just a dot.
There's no spine.
It shouldn't
like,
even be
literally.
visible.
There's no spine.
It is.
None of them got spines.
Yeah,
Holy
bro,
shit.
like that belly button is like way too low.
Yeah.
Like, even Mike himself, like, he's supposed to be hunching, but, like, look at his neck. Holy shit, my homeboy got the S-like shape, like, extremely curvy S-shapes, like spines.
No, he's got the femboy posture.
Like, built up
for me, it looks
that,
like
but...
his head got snapped backwards, and he's holding his hands behind his back.
Oh, God, okay,
Fuck.
Oh, that just made me uncomfortable. I actually realized that. Oh my goodness.
That's what it looks like to me, and I hate it.
Oh man, that just made me uncomfortable. Oh my god, why do you have to say that?
Mainly because it's the only thing I can see now, and it distresses me.
BRB,
Help.
check on something real quick. Don't
Oh,
start
good.
it without me.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, like.
Look at something better. Just cover
What is
it up.
better?
No, something else. Not in this. There is nothing better in this. You know that.
We got like skunk lady who has her leg to be her tail, and then like we got like snap neck.
Okay. Here. I will give you something better to look at. Just give me a second.
No, I'm actually looking at you, so.
No, I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
You know, we have absolutely
literally,
no context.
Just look here. Just look here.
You know, we have absolutely no context of what those two are doing. So
just a man looking at his wife.
Yes.
He literally just looked me in the eyes, and I'm like, I love you.
I love you too.
There we go.
See?
He's better now. He's okay.
It worked.
Now kiss.
I'm too
Yeah,
far
well.
away.
Far
Aww.
away. Damn, you gotta work on that rage master work.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get the sniper rifle. I'm gonna snipe a kiss right at you.
You go like, mwah!
Extended barrels. I don't know.
I still remember the time. I still remember the time you were too far away from me, and when I asked you to give me the credit card, you threw it at my face.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
literally frisbeed that thing into my face.
Alright, I'm back.
Damn, son.
I wonder. And I remember like that's it. Like, oh, am I actually experienced spatial abuse?
No, it's domestic abuse.
Oh,
What
yeah,
did I
no,
miss?
And David throwing a credit card in my face.
You want me to try it again?
I swear,
Oh,
if you
no.
do, I'm gonna throw a controller at your head.
A controller? No, it's gonna be. It's gonna be this.
No,
Okay,
give him
try
the,
it, I guess.
No. Tiger, you can
Make
do
sure
better.
it's not
Give
a
him-
Logitech controller. Those things are bad.
Tiger, I can tell you, you can do better. Just throw him to the floor and give him the people's elbow.
No. I'm actually gonna throw one of my credit cards at her, and she's actually gonna be ready this time. Like I can actually see her, just like at the ready stance.
I am Gremlin. Give it to me now.
Okay.
You failure.
She throws it back and it just sticks to David's forehead.
Oh shit.
Thanks.
Oh shit. No, she actually cut down one of my necklaces. Wait a minute. No. Holy shit. You cut off the jellyfish.
I showed this man that I can aim.
Jellyfish.
Is everyone ready to continue?
I'm ready.
Hold on, I gotta save the jellyfish because I cut them down.
You're
Oh,
good. You're good.
Once again.
That's not
anatomy-
how boobs work.
Still.
They
Guy,
have.
at this point, we're like 9 minutes, like 4 seconds in. Anatomy is out of the question like 2 minutes ago.
At this point, we should, at this point, editing slacker, just have a counter for every time someone says some variation of "that's not how boobs work."
I'll do you
Is that
one better.
supposed to be, like,
Let's
sun
make it a.
setting outside.
You know what? I'll put a little thing at the beginning that makes it a drinking game.
Oh, you cheat! Like I was already 4 drinks in, and like I'm already almost done with my vodka bottle.
No, like for everyone else, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about
you're
for the
already
viewers.
playing the game and you're winning.
No, he's lying, David. This includes you too.
Okay.
Look, you're
My
already
question
playing
is-
the game and you're winning. It's fine.
Is that supposed to be like the sun setting outside? Because I see blue Gatorade on top of Fanta. So,
No, you see what's happening is everything's on fire outside.
Oh yes,
They're trying to make Baja
apparently.
Blast outside.
You know,
It's
there's
radiation.
look, there's orange Fanta outside. We watch a character masturbate. There is definitely a connection with Christian here.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Wait a minute, hang on, time out for a second.
Mm-hmm.
When did American Rabbit actually release?
We're bringing this back. Oh no.
We are bringing this back. I didn't watch it, but I know my wife did. So
Do I need to get the American Law Punny again?
no. You don't need to get the American Law Company. I just need to know when it was
Don't hurt
released.
him.
I'll get
I
I'll
was
get it.
there.
Hold on.
I was there when it was in creation.
He was there. Okay,
Do
hold on.
not speak to me about the old drawing. I was there when it was in creation.
All right. Hell in a handbasket.
I just want to know like when did American Rabbit
1986.
release?
1986.
1986. Wait, 86?
If it released in 1984, this would be a whole different story.
This would be a different
Oh,
story.
oh,
Oh,
Literally 1984.
Oh shit.
oh no, this was released 2 years after 1984.
Okay, so
1986.
So
That's 2 years.
technically he could have had influence this.
Oh god.
Technically.
all right, so
If-
before we continue, sorry.
No, continue. Because
Please help him. He's
It's
clearly
all
he's
we're-
clearly losing his mind.
Yeah, my tangent
Yeah.
gets us back to the video. So
Yeah,
there are
let's-
different types. See, when you're drawing women, there are several different body types. Most of them are named after fruits. For example, you have pear shape, which is more bottom heavy. You have apple, which is more top heavy. You have triangle, which is kind of self-explanatory. Hourglass. Now, Mike didn't have any of these into consideration. This is just a fucking mess.
Also, body type is also dictated by your skeletal structure as well. So I don't want some anatomy people coming in and being like, "Oh, all girls have an hourglass figure and all this," and I'm just gonna sit here like, "Boy, learn your bones."
Yeah, my wife can make 13
Yeah,
pancakes.
it's also
I know what you're referencing, and I'm about to fight you.
Alright, BRB again.
God damn it.
Whatever
I am
happens here, we
now-
can cut out. But yeah.
I am now very confused.
This episode of the Mike and Melissa podcast was brought to you by NordVPN.
No, you can't say that.
Is
We're
it
not
though?
sponsored.
No free promo.
Nor by
What?
Raid Shadow Legends, the most epic game that you can just do on your phone.
Also, Albus, look at that hand. Look at that front-facing hand.
I was about to say, she looks more like a monkey.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah,
Because the walls are white.
yeah, like her tail's white, the wall is white, like that purple streak, like
Just
it
white.
makes, yeah, she looks like an orangutan. No,
And
not
s-
orangutan.
Orangutans are apes. Get it right.
Do you know like those like Russian memes about like really buff women's?
That's what Melissa looks like, huh?
Respectively, I'm saying women's, but they're actually prostitute.
Look,
This one technically
sometimes
looks like
work is
that.
hard.
Yes. Technically, this looks like that, and then you just have like, I don't know, paint your body like purple and then white, and just put on like animal ears and a wig, and wearing some like contact lenses, and then boom, you have this.
There's apparently a dating show where people literally get dressed in prosthetics to look like animals and do a whole dating thing, and then after everybody gets to know each other, then they take off all the makeup and then get to see each other without all the makeup on. I don't know why it exists. It does exist. I don't know why it exists, though. I think reality
Entertainment
TV
value.
is just sinking.
That
Yep.
does sound like a Eastern opinion dated show.
Oh, the one thing I've learned is people keep calling it the weird furry dating show, and I just had to sit here like, no.
Well,
Fursuits look
man.
better than those prosthetics.
all
One
I know
thing
is
I
that
know is that furries are rich.
yes.
Crazy rich.
Yeah.
Are we sure they're rich? Or are we
don't
sure
know
that
where y'all
they're
got
rich
your
and they
money
don't just...
from.
Are we sure that they're rich and they don't just spend everything on those pictures?
All right, there it is. It's called Sexy Beasts. That's what the show is called.
What?
I'm not joking. And the masks look like this.
Sexy Beast reality show.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, like, look up Sexy Beast dating show. You will understand why I say fursuits look better than this.
Is that on Netflix?
I
Holy
broke it. Dang it. Sexy Beasts show. Yeah, Netflix.
Yep, it's a Netflix dating show.
Yep. Like, literally, look at this and tell me there's a god.
I don't know. I do not like those masks,
Is
actually.
that supposed to be
Now
a dog?
you understand why Why I'm annoyed people keep calling it the weird furry
Oh
dating
yeah,
show.
I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at. Like I do not.
That's a dolphin, that is a mouse, I don't know what the hell this is, and that's a panda. That's the only one that looks somewhat alright. Out of this whole picture.
Why don't I have
Jesus,
that?
fuck, that fucking rooster guy is jacked!
That's okay.
David has seen the demons of hell and he doesn't want to go back.
You intrigue me, but then at the same time, it's like.
By the
No.
way, just to let you know, this is the rooster and I hate it with every fiber of my being.
Oh yeah, no, that is jacked. Why?
I hate
Where
it. I
where
hate
are
it
you
so
even
much.
where are you even posting this?
That's
No, she's
jacket,
not
bro.
posting this. She's just.
I'm just showing David. If you want to see it, I will show you hell.
No,
That's fucking
no.
Hotline Miami jacket, bro.
Oh yeah.
This is the Netflix adaptation of Jacket.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
Holy
let's
shit.
keep going.
Okay.
Netflix adaptation jacket.
Why is
It's a
why is she
Netflix
filling
show.
her
It
up?
fits.
Freud would have a field day with himself. Who
God.
Freud?
Stop.
Things aren't as complicated as they seem.
Stop.
I can't do this.
Continuous stop.
This is the kind of thing that crazy people do. I mean,
Yes.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is. You are correct.
Did he just become self-aware?
I think he did. We gotta put him down now.
Oh boy.
I guess it's finally happened. Sa left me because she thought I was insane. Maybe she was right.
Don't do the sad face at me.
You're not crazy, all right? You just need someone to be there for you. Someone who listens to you. Someone who understands you. Someone who loves you.
You
And
need a mom.
nobody loves you, which is why you had to make up a waifu.
Yes, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy.
Can be that.
He
So why
snorted.
does it matter if I'm not real?
Oh my god.
Why not?
Why?
And
Oh,
then they
boy.
did the thing.
Well, I mean, technically,
And then they fuck!
I mean, his shirt's off, her shirt's off. I mean,
okay,
What
so
else?
The helmet is jostled, okay?
oh, the helmet's totally
okay,
off.
so serious question: if you fuck your imaginary friend, is that masturbation or is it masturbation?
My guy, I have no fucking clue. And at this point, I'm
It's
too
one
afraid
cest.
to ask.
It's one slip. It's one.
It's one cest.
All right, Slacker. When we get denied monetization, I want you to look at this video. This is why.
Here, I have the perfect picture to send to you. I'm gonna put it in general.
Yes, lick your
What do
partner.
you want to do now?
Well, oh, shit.
What's up?
Gotta go watch the stupid old Soviet movie for my stupid class.
2010?
Yes, as apparently this took 5 years prior to this uploading.
It's 7:01 on a Tuesday. God, you're pathetic.
Hey, you kids! Hey, you kids! It's 7:01 on a Tuesday. You know what that means?
You're gonna die, bitch.
Jeez. I'm
I hope
missing
I
some
have
context
permission
here,
to
but
say that.
Yes.
Thank you.
As far as we know, he fucked his imaginary skunk creation.
No, you see, he fucked a fae.
No, it's masturbation with extra steps.
My fam. What?
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Wait a minute.
Stupid old Soviet movie for my
Let's go for a walk instead.
I would love to go for
Where's
a
her
walk,
legs?
but I can't. I need to analyze this stupid movie and its use frame composition.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did. I had to sit there and think about it and let it sink in.
There are some rectangles
Oh,
and
no.
some cuts, and they make people hate life. There, you're done. Walk.
Did
He
he
really-
really just say that?
He does
some-
not like
Some
rectangles.
rectangles, some cuts.
And its use
I-
frame composition.
There are some
Sir.
rectangles and some cuts, and they make people hate life. There, you're done.
Sir.
And-
Sir.
Look, I mean, I get it. Like, I don't like triangles because of, like, the whole Pythagorean theorem that I have to do in high school geometry.
She became
That-
self-aware. We have to put her down.
How
Yeah,
dare
we-
you
we-
speak shit of Doritos?
No, you see, the Doritos are the perfect triangle.
Oh, so you're saying it's the final shape?
I'm
No,
back. What
you
did I
see-
miss?
You
Uh,
missed me saying the F word.
shape.
Oh, you guys watch the. Oh no.
We just
The
watched this
final
purple
shape.
skunk lady just like
We
announce
watched the final shape.
We watched
Depravity.
complicated
No, Dad,
masturbation.
you're missing the most important part of this. I said the F word.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yes.
At least I'll give him props about one thing. At some point in your dorm life, in university, in college, a guy at least had that fucking like set of like purple, like gray pillow, gray like bed sheet, all that.
There is something poetic
Dude, I
about
still
me.
have that.
There is something poetic about me missing this scene because I had to go pray.
Man,
no.
I
He
burned
had to
mine
cleanse
when
himself.
I left
I
college.
value my faith I value my faith. I do not value depravity.
No, you had to cleanse yourself from it.
Allah hath saved you from the cringe.
Yes.
Like I was in Bayes
Astaghfirullah.
University in New York, and I still remember the day I moved out. Like I just like left the place. I also like put like that's exact set, like same color, like bed covers, like pillowcase, all that in a bag, and then just fucking threw it away in the recycle bin. So never see it again. God.
I have a lot of
Bitch
stuff
is
from
gone.
college I need to yeet into a dumpster. Oh my gosh, she manifested clothes.
She just apparition and just manifested close.
Also, at the same time,
Excuse
I
me,
hate
is
this
that
color.
bulge?
Nope, false alarm, false alarm.
me when Fuda skunk tulpa.
Man, she
We-
manifested
we-
more
Also,
than
might I
clothes.
say, I hate the fact that her clothing is literally just red and blue on a freaking purple character. I hate it.
Can we also talk
Yeah,
about that there's no
color
hole that the
theories
tail
and shit
comes out
going
of?
on here.
Hey, yo, she got bold.
Mm.
She got bold, bro.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo.
It's like a hedgehog. It's just
Complicated
retract.
masturbation.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Who knew?
Let's go. We got
Albus gets
4
a
more
flamer.
minutes of hell. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Rectangles. Fuck the rectangle. Let's go.
Is she singing?
You have a good voice.
Thanks.
We.
I sing at a club sometimes.
Mm. That's not how boobs work.
Ma'am, you just manifested. What club did you sing at?
All right, he's about to say another line. He's
Oh
about,
no.
Another. He's
Are
Are
about
we
to.
gonna
Say,
talk about like how his fucking helmet just blends into the background?
Oh yeah, true. I can't even see the lines.
I can see the line on the right, but that's because there's the moon out.
Yeah, he totally forgot to like apparition the background on the right side, on the left side.
There is. This is MS Paint colors. Remember?
Did he actually create this whole thing in MS Paint?
I would not
These
be
colors have the
surprised.
saturation of MS Paint.
They really do.
Yeah. The fuck are you stuttering at?
All
Oh
right.
man, I even see the I think he did make this in MS Paint. I'm looking at the line consistency and it looks like the pencil from MS Paint. Just extremely thin.
People even made layer tools in MS Paint now, so.
Oh, this is
This is
2015, 2010 or whatever MS Paint.
Considering
Yep.
Pizza Tower exists, the aesthetic of this is an absolute disservice to MS Paint.
Oh, absolutely.
I used to make sprite art in MS Paint. Of course it's a disgrace.
Alright, alright.
Continue.
Anyway, continue.
Continue.
This is gonna take some getting used to. I mean, the whole just make up girlfriends.
I don't know if
He's way
you.
louder than him.
I don't know if you heard what he just said.
You just
Nah,
play
I
it.
can't
You'll
hear
just play
shit,
it. They'll
bro.
know. Just play it. They'll know what he said.
You said it. I'm your girlfriend.
She's got them hover physics.
What the
Bro.
Either
Sorry,
that or
Both
either that or
criminal.
somebody holding her by
Yes.
the
Bro,
feet.
they both doing the Michael Jackson lean.
Annie, are you okay?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Pause it. Pause it. She's purple. That means she's eternally lean.
Annie is not okay today.
Annie is not okay today.
Bro, Annie is just gone.
Annie passed. It's not okay.
So, you fill it with an idea. It may not make sense to others who don't see me like you do, but for you, it
Props to the female voice actor for trying her best.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
mean,
even if
it,
it's his mom.
yeah, I mean, it does take like a level of like skill to say all this without laughing.
It
Like,
also takes a
people
level of
like
tolerance.
doing audio works. Like, you guys are godsend and you're not appreciated enough. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed. Like voice acting, like you people, you good.
Like, animation, facial, and everything, yeah, sure, it plays a part too, but without, like, a voice behind it, it's not alive. That's all I'm saying. So,
Indeed.
yes, voice actor will always be appreciated, no matter what. I don't care who says, like, you know, like, oh, hey, like, we can just, like, replicate this, replace you with this and that, but please do understand that no matter what happens, we will appreciate you guys. So, yes,
Yeah.
let's continue.
Yeah, just look at Silent Hill. Yeah, just look at Silent Hill 2. HD remake. Anyway, continue.
Mm.
Melissa, do you want me to form the Church of Purple Skunk?
I'm flattered, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Mike, I don't want you to be lonely anymore. And I just thought that if you had me around, maybe that would help you feel a little better about yourself. And when you're ready for the real thing, you'll have the self-esteem to do all sorts of good stuff.
But what if I get too attached to you?
Then you won't need none of that, and I'll have you all to myself.
No, I mean, if I find someone, I could just cast you aside.
Aw, shucks. Don't worry about me. If you find someone, that just means I did my job.
So,
Of screwing with you.
there are no negative outcomes.
Not if you have the right outlook.
Mary Sueism.
What do you say? Hey, will you let me stick around for a while?
PBS logo moment.
I mean, if I'm crazy, right?
Could you promise me one thing?
Bro.
Promise that no matter what happens, you won't forget about me.
Maybe this is just Sonichu from an alternate dimension.
Oh god.
I mean, just made this entire episode for you. How could I forget that?
Oh, you! You realize that this is the cheesiest ending ever, don't you?
Oh, fuck.
Me neither.
Oh boy, do I love my
We're under
She-Hulk
fire! Fall back!
Oh boy, do I love my boy do
Taking
boy.
fire!
Oh my! Do I sure love my She-Hulk quality fourth wall breaks?
You
Wait,
know,
isn't there a purple skunk character shown in the Sonic 2 comics?
yes. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
Oh my god.
Magog
Yes.
skunk.
This really
Back
is
when I was
Sonichu
doing my
from another
Sonichu
dimension.
redesigns, there is a purple skunk in Sonichu. It's not Chris's
By the
character, it's
Emperor,
Megan's
a
character.
demon.
You know what the best part is? What? We're almost done with the sub-episodes. We're pretty close to that.
Dang it!
Oh, boy.
How much do I have to endure?
Oh no, oh no.
I'm just jaded at this point.
Look, man, I ironically love Sonichu. It's just so shit that I just love it.
They come.
David's soul has just left his body already.
Albus
Like,
is
I
so
read
gone
Sonichu the same way people watch The Room.
Albus is so far gone that he had to tag out for a space marine.
Yes, my lord.
Brother, get the flamer.
New flavor.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Bolters ain't enough for this, my guy.
Flamethrower goper.
Himself, Lenny, and the singer for Shotgun River.
Oh, so that terrible voice crack was his voice.
Ah, yes, the please don't leave me.
How do you pronounce that last name?
Muffet.
There's
Muffet.
French Muffet. So it's Muffet.
How do you pronounce that last name? Long.
Angry beaver voice.
Are you serious?
Angry beaver voice.
Poor Joe.
Reverend Shoe? What the fuck?
Nickelback fan?
Phil Boos.
Who's?
And you said he showed this to his animation class.
Don't.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Don't
there
pee
it
on
is.
tree guy.
I knew it. I told
He
you.
got credited as Don't Pee on Tree guy.
Yes.
Bro, the moon is an
What?
egg here.
Apparently it's as himself, too. So he said that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
the-
that implies that there was another character before the guy, before the tree guy.
I just
What
realized
character-
the moon isn't even round. What the fuck?
It's an egg.
Look, I know it's not on purpose, but if that is the egg, like if that actually is the egg symbolizes that this is only the beginning, and then we got nothing after it.
Imagine if we actually got more after this and the egg symbolizes some sort of weird child arc.
Oh god, I was literally about to say fertility.
I wouldn't put it past this guy. I
Like
really
this guy.
Neither
wouldn't.
would I.
This
No,
is
wait a
heavy
minute.
incel
We already
behavior.
like had a canon that this guy fucked this skunk.
No, we had canon that it was
You're telling me that you would not be with another partner and that you both have your clothes off and that you're just sleeping under the covers just as is. Nothing else happened. Just as is. No clothes.
okay. For
Under the
one thing,
covers.
she's a puka.
Okay.
And I just told you that a puka is a fae. She's been
Uh-huh.
screwing with him this entire time.
Uh-huh.
So, who knows? Maybe she probably did physically do that. He is forever bound to her. There is no giving back.
Yikes.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
I just
still-
broke him.
I still like to
We
go
all
with my.
do.
You know the Fae like to make
Actually,
unfair
no.
deals.
This was my idea. I think it's safe to say that I broke him.
I personally still like my complicated masturbation theory only because I get to say complicated masturbation.
Heretics.
And Parkinson's.
Traitors.
Heresy.
Cleanse.
At heresy.
Kill.
We're heretics. We're all heretics for watching this.
Hulkin.
Colkin.
Oh, the professor.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, this You know that whole scene with the professor talking about the rectangles? It reminds me of, like, the whole, like, cat chef thing in Sonic 2, where Chris legit took, like, his college professor, turned him into Chef from South Park, and then made him a villain. All because he failed Chris for not using a ruler.
Oh, if only.
Oh yeah, that was the
Sonic
episode
Shoe's
that
going
I
to
threw a
absolutely
hissy fit
break
at.
Albus.
That was actually the episode I threw a hissy fit at. The ruler one.
He's dead.
Emotional
He's
damage.
No, it's not emotional damage. It's emotional damage.
I'm
Emotional.
sorry, I didn't have the voice.
Critical shit.
Emotional damage.
He did this all by himself.
No, there was a couple of other people.
Bullshit.
Storyboard.
There is no
Bullshit.
storyboards. These are the storyboards.
In between frames.
Art direction.
In between frames.
You know, as
As a character designer, I want to fight this man
because
this is not character
Okay,
design.
so
It hurts.
You want to know something? I spend more time on storyboards and I don't even do them.
I'm gonna say this. As much shit as we gave this, I am kind of sad there isn't more.
Yeah,
yeah. It would be really cool if he just kept creating, even if it's just a rabbit.
You know, I heard rumors that there was more than one episode, but he got bullied out of, like, but he deleted that account and that we'll never see him.
Oh, okay.
Again, rabbit hole.
Okay.
Oh, so the shitty sound design, that was him too.
Okay.
It was his fault. Okay.
All
So,
his.
so it's pretty much all his fault,
artwork.
and then he dragged everybody else with him. Oh no. He
Music
dragged someone else
direction,
with him.
my brother in Christ, it was all middies.
Was a good.
Does that imply that he owns Digital Pets?
Yeah, Digital Pets is the music brand. What? That's the name of the song.
Where he just keep repeatedly said beer.
That was a fucking musical number. Oh no.
That was a musical number.
There is a lot of words being said here.
My fam, you're just saying words, but I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, so what if you wanted to go to heaven, but when you got there, God asked if he could have a scoop of ice cream, and you said sure, but only a spoonful, so then God takes out a comically large spoon.
God's canon event.
I love this.
Mom, Dad, and Liz, the gang, Vera, Butler, Rip. Okay.
Melissa exists. What?
2012, so...
Wait a minute, okay, so hang on.
So when the world ended, I got it.
So, he placed everything in the world of 2010, copyrighted in 2012, and uploaded in 2015.
You know what? What's probably more likely is that it took 2 years to make.
Most
Copyright
likely.
2 years. 3 years to actually upload it onto YouTube. No, wait a minute.
Okay, it's set in 2010, so it took 2 years to make, which is how we got to 2012, and then it took another 3 years to get onto YouTube.
Which I'm assuming is
in
because...
2015.
Yeah.
See? It's math. It's okay.
I don't like math.
I, 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 I don't like it either.
The math is not mathing.
Look, all I know.
Look, composition was not happening, lines was not happening, so obviously math was not happening.
So anyway, that has been the Mike and Melissa podcast. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Target and Bud Light.
Maudlin and narcissistic.
What do you
Maybe, but
think of
who
it,
isn't?
You can
First of
blame
all-
me. You can blame me if you genuinely feel hurt. This was completely my idea.
He's gonna
First of all,
fight you.
I don't know, like, what the fuck I just watched. Second of all, props to the voice actors, actresses, or like whoever was in there. And somewhat for the guys to have the balls to upload this. And thank you for blessing us with this masterpiece. This piece of forgotten modern art.
Elvis is
will be
on
reversed.
Elvis is on step 1 of the 5 stages of grief right now.
Welcome to denial.
To denial.
I'm just
Because,
gonna,
like,
I'm
as
just gonna, I'm gonna
as
be
my
real with
dad's
you,
going to
Elvis.
say, yes.
In Break Room, the 5 stages of grief is a circle.
Amazing.
We're always grieving. It's great. No, we don't need
Denial
that, it's
is okay, maybe he's kidding about this. Anger is, oh my god, he's actually not kidding. Bargaining is, please can I get out of this? Then there's the despair while you're actually going through it. And then there is no step 5, it just loops.
Hello, motherfucker.
It could have been worse. I could have showed him Nyan Neko Sugar Girls instead.
I forgot which one is
Fucking
that?
what now?
Oh, the
That's-
first
that's-
anime?
That's for
first
another
anime?
day. That's for another day. Well, you've suffered enough, my friend.
No, we
For
don't want to make
today.
you suffer more. We'll show you the Sugar Girls anime later.
I have never seen this, so
I have.
Oh,
You're all gonna
I
cringe.
have as well.
Wait,
Tiger
so
and I
that's-
are going to revel in your suffering.
Wait a minute. So does that mean 2 out of 3 of us?
in the meantime, I'm gonna end the recording because we've been on this
okay.
for two.
Kill you.
So,
Sense the
He
disease
just
in
face
you.
planted his desk.
Bro was so
You broke
defeated.
him so hard he face
Bro was
planted
so
his desk.
defeated. He wants to be a mechanicus now.
This
So you're
isn't funny at all.
all right, everyone.
Glass
Thanks for
face machine.
watching Break Room, the only channel that takes an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes.
Space Marines
It's 15 though.
Die, scum! Eat bolt gun!
It took us over. It took us over 2 hours to watch 15 minutes.
To be fair, there was
Indeed.
a lot to unpack,
There
and
was a
there
lot
was
to
a lot of
unpack
pain.
especially with animation stuff, since, like I said, Albus does work professionally.
Essentially, the
cry.
professional is hurt.
He wants to cry.
The professional is
I want-
hurt. Oh
I
no!
want to fucking cry. That's all I'm saying. Shit.
You broke him. You broke him.
Not exaggerating when I say an intern can do better than this.
Ah,
Oh boy, but then again, it was like made in 2012 and published in 2015. Wherever the creator is now, Mike.
Oh, you're happy with your skunk girlfriend
yes.
and or wife?
I hope that you're happy, like, you know, you're having like a really really good marriage and a happy life with your skunk wife. And
Look, you got tricked by the Fae, and you got the best deal out of it. So, like, props to you for not dying to the Fae.
props to him. And shit, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I'm speechless.
It's
Because
okay. It speaks for itself.
I
It's
didn't
said
know
plenty.
what the fuck I just watched.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It speaks for itself. It said
I
everything that
wasn't
needed to be
aware.
said.
All right.
I wasn't aware of how much damage I would cause.